Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas Jayhawks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Pulls it in. It's Hicks. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Defense not pressing this time. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Kansas State will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Snags a quick throw. Will he score here? Touchdown, Kansas State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
A change of direction.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry up. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his man, has the first down. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets rid of it on the move. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
The RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, It's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Jayhawks. This quarterback on fire today. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Edwards. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect and possibly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. The Jayhawks line it up with 1st and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Pitches to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful of being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big... Goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is... And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. The Wildcats will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking downfield. It's Barnett bringing pressure. And the sophomore making an impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Kansas State now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And this one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Jayhawks will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Back to throw. It's Barnett. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's a quick grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
trying to run it. It's Hicks. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Jayhawks will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Breaks loose at the 40. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. The Wildcats come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to pass this time. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize a toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Trying to find room. It's Hicks. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he fires the football to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. But they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
He's got a 1st down and more. Slides down, will void the tackle. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Kansas City, 16.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Fights off a defender.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To the air. It's Barnett. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Can he get there on the ground? Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Jayhawks. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. To throw, it's Barnett. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. He's able to do that right here.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Can he reach the end zone? He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution to come up with sense.
Bringing it out, it's Thompson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.